go.
How is it going today? Lord, let's get my Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne Jazz, so we have Steven Universe versus Star Butterfly.
Yeah, we don't know who the
I don't know.
You know
who
who Steven is.
I know who Steven Universe is.
I have no idea who the
But we're about to learn. If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on social media. It's in the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on in. Now I'm about to learn. I really don't much know about Steven Universe.
Oh, you don't know much about either. Okay.
Star Butterfly, wild child princess from another dimension.
They both struggle with their responsibilities to save the world, but when pitted against each other,
Major spoilers,
will triumph.
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's
Where's
okay.
an arm
Yeah.
boomstick?
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh,
Ooh, I like the animation
shame it's a
though.
little sprite
The
battle.
Diamond Authority was an alien superpower set on conquering the universe for their own gain.
Well, Day.
They're literally diamonds, like shiny alien rock people.
As the most powerful of the gems, the diamonds led armies of lesser gems, including pearls, amethysts, and others, to prepare planets for destruction by the Authority.
Wow.
These armies were trusted to obey.
But they had an enemy rock person, Rose Quartz. She'd been living on Earth and really liked the place, so she was leading her own group of gems in rebellion, the Crystal Gems.
To which the three diamonds of the Authority responded by trying to destroy every gem left on Earth.
That sounds like overkill, but in a huge blast of light, every gem was corrupted or destroyed, except for Rose and her closest gems, a garnet and pearl. She managed to defend them all with her shield.
Given the light emanating from this attack and its distance, we can estimate it to be over 843 million tenajoules per second of energy.
Yeah.
Jewels? More like jewels, am I right?
That's what I said?
No, like with the W. Never mind.
Forget it.
Well, now with the diamonds rebuffed, Rose was able to settle down, and she even met a human she got along with, Greg Universe.
What a badass. I wish my last name was Universe. They got along so well that one thing led to another, and whoops. Rose had to give up her body so their son could be born.
Wow.
Heritage
Yeah.
has many gem-related powers. Since when Rose gave up her body to create him, she effectively gave him all of her power as well, including her own gem. And while Steven's a stalwart pacifist, this led to him following in her footsteps to defend Earth from the diamonds when they inevitably return.
Yeah.
But he's got plenty of ways to defend himself and the others. He can create shields and bubbles to protect from different attacks, use bubbles to teleport things away, and shapeshift to get bigger.
He can also control his personal gravity to float or jump as high as he wants. And he can even fuse with other gems, or sometimes a human.
Wonder what a fusion between us would look like.
Fusions tend to result in a more powerful entity than the sum of its parts, but I'm not sure that would happen.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't be able to handle it.
Sure. Anyway, as a gem, Steven is much stronger than an average child. While he doesn't look for conflict always
Finds
seems
him.
to find him.
Yeah.
Like when he's taken on huge monsters or pushed through the G-forces of faster than light travel.
And when he's in a fight, he combines that crazy strength with awesome speed and agility. He can outrun an alien security system with electric fire and ice attacks, and he's dodged lasers. Even if he can't get away in time, Steven survived an entire temple exploding and taken hits from a bunch of gems, which is huge. I mean, Garnet once punched so hard she could split a mountain.
Another gem he's on par with, Lapis,
Wow.
telekinetically lifted the entire ocean into the atmosphere.
What?
Stick, do you know how heavy the ocean is?
No, do you know how heavy the ocean is?
The effort required for that would be anywhere from 92 petatons to over 10 zetatons of TNT.
Man, that's a lot of water. His bubble and shield are also way stronger than they look, since they can defend against attacks from the diamonds themselves. Not even Steven's spit could have helped with that attack. Oh, if you haven't heard, his spit can heal people.
His saliva can even give plants like fruit humanoid form. Just spitting out seeds from a watermelon has gotten Steven in quite a bind before.
I remember that episode.
That's not gonna pop up and
It was like
attack
that was
me,
his
is it?
kid.
No, Boomstick, regular watermelons don't attack people, but depending on Steven's emotional state, he has varying control over his plant-based life form.
You gonna eat that? Aside from
That
his
is
spit,
like-
Steven's tears have brought people back from the dead. They just turn pink and have powers of their own after. It's weird.
Despite not being one to pursue conflict, Steven's been stuck for a while making the best of carrying on Rose's duty. So his kindness and feelings of responsibility for those around him push him to use those healing abilities whenever he can. He can even mend himself with accelerated healing that lets him fix fractures.
Okay, when he got bigger, that's when I didn't see
And
it.
when Steven's
I
not
saw
there,
when he was
can
small.
leave his physical body sort of like a ghost. The drawback is he can't physically interact with anything while he's protecting. But when Steven goes to sleep normally, he can possess other people's bodies. Good luck trying to fall asleep in a fight, though. I've tried.
But protecting the Earth wasn't the only surprise Steven's mother left for him. As it turns out, she was never actually Quartz at all. She was, in fact, Pink Diamond, one of the heads of the Diamond Authority.
What?
Despite being sent to Earth to conquer it, she fell in love with the planet, which led her to give up her title and transform into Rose Quartz. All of this was withheld from Steven for most of his life, as Pearl worried how the truth might change him.
Oh, believe me, parental trauma will take a toll on anyone's mental state. And when Steven gets too overwhelmed, he taps into his latent diamond abilities, making everything way stronger and way killier.
In this, his pink state, he's so fast his perception of time slows to a crawl. His bubble and shield become hexagonal and strong enough to crush
See, I didn't
other
see all that
gems.
stuff. That looks
Like
like
when
he
he lost control of his
Yeah.
emotions in a fight with Jasper and killed her.
He
Whoa.
did bring her back to life with his super tears, but that kind of stuff made him think he was a monster, and he basically turned into a pink state Godzilla.
Oh my
This wasn't
goodness.
Steven hulking out all of a sudden. It was the result of a full emotional breakdown after years of stress and trauma.
Luckily, his friends came in clutch and it worked out okay.
Aw.
But he still risks becoming a monster if he's ever completely emotionally broken.
With the support of the crystal gems, his dad, and his friends, Steven managed to work through his personal issues, so hopefully he's not faced with becoming a monster ever again.
So that's one less monster to worry about, Tokyo. And since monsters even have the same power as his pink state, just with absolutely no control, Steven's still powerful enough to take on anything in his way.
Of course, if it was up to Steven Universe, everyone would just be friends.
Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven!
That shows. I see why people like that show. It look fire.
It's a nice
Marco
show. I
mentioned
need to
being a student at his
continue
school.
watching it.
He thought he was just making a new friend from a different place.
Now this we have no
And he
idea.
definitely didn't think she'd be a magical princess who'd drag him along for all of her crazy adventures.
This girl from uni
You what?
was a little weird and a little wild. And on top of bringing magic to Earth, she might have brought along a few extras as well. This displaced heir to the throne and defender against monsters was none other than Star Butterfly.
Wow.
She may have been backed up by generations of magic users before her and super strong in her own right, but Star wasn't the perfect princess.
She would have been sent to the terrifying and personality-draining St. Olga's School for Wayward Princesses, but luckily, Star's parents took one look at that place and decided, no way, she's going to Earth instead.
You know, Earth really isn't the best place
Oh
for
my
her to be
God.
practicing magic.
Right.
We're not used to people casually casting spells here. What'll humans say?
Well, since Star is a Mumin,
What the is a human?
Human?
that's what the people of Muni are called. She's already superhuman compared to her peers on Earth. She's survived a blast that leveled the top of Castle Muni and can use her wings to help her get out of the way in a pinch.
What, those tiny things? There's no way she can actually fly with them. At least she can make a bubble around herself to defend against attacks.
Her butterfly heritage also grants her the Magic Instruction Book. This spell book is incredibly important
Oh
as it
boy.
contains spells created by all the magical rulers of Muni that came before her. And she creates her own spells too, like Cupcake Blast, which fires a beam filled
Of
with
cupcakes.
Okay, half of these spells don't make any sense. Jelly bean hallucination mist? Starfish tsunami? What the hell are these names? I want a jelly bean hallucination mist.
Oh my
You
goodness.
pay for that like a high-end sauna.
Well, they're kind of self-explanatory. Creating her own spells does mean they can pretty much be anything. Take one of her summons, for example, which are effectively creatures reliant on magic to survive. So what happens when you combine unicorns, stampedes, and war?
Oh, I know this one. Warnicorn Stampede. Now I get where Spider with a top hat came from.
That spider is one of Star's self-professed most powerful summons, with his own minigun to boot.
So naturally,
Okay.
she can kick monsters' butts with her spells thanks to her magical wand. But she better watch out, because a lot of those monsters want to use use it for themselves.
I don't know why her wand
Wand
reminds me of like
combined with
Sailor
her training
Moon, like
means
the
she
old
has
Sailor
an
Moon
incredible
days.
destructive power. She's blasted apart walls, temples, and a throne room. Her mother even said her wand could blow up a universe, and one of her ancestors did exactly that.
Yeah,
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Skyway wanted
Blow
to
up the
make something
universe?
explode one day. So, why not an
She wants
entire
to rip the earth in
dimension?
two.
And remember that book we mentioned earlier? Skywind recorded her experience specifically so her successors would know what to do if they also wanted to destroy a dimension. So Star should be able to do this, since she's known to be an incredibly strong princess on top of being the heir to the butterfly spellbook.
Speaking of destroying things, her thermonuclear butterfly blast has wrecked a house. And according to Star, her mega explosive crystal laser is powerful enough to obliterate planets. But she just likes to use it to play with cats like a laser pointer.
Star has spells for more than just destruction, though, like her bunny rabbit blast, which
This
she's
must be
used
like
to
a
catch
new
up
show or
cars.
something.
It has to be a new show, yeah.
Meteora has deflected lightning.
It doesn't
Being
look
able to fight on
old.
par with
No.
Meteora means Star's
Right.
able to reach speeds over Mach 1000. But if all that wasn't enough for you, once Star went through puberty,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Puberty.
she learned how to access and control her far more powerful butterfly form.
Now that's a set of wings. I just wish peering into her eyes wasn't like peering into the 9 layers of hell.
It's obviously a standard for puberty. Star compared the process of attaining it to, quote, suddenly looking at boys as if they were made of bacon. Like you've never eaten it in your life. And all you want to
You love using bacon.
What you're saying is if I eat enough bacon, I can get magical powers?
Bacon is good.
Bacon is the
Bacon
Way
is
through her
good.
time in various dimensions, fighting monsters and defending her friends, Star's become strong enough on her own that she no longer needs her wand. In fact, her wand only ever
Okay, y'all, I'm back.
served as training wheels to help her harness this magic herself.
Soon enough,
Okay.
though, she realized monsters weren't actually the bad guys. So she started to fight for them instead of against them.
This wasn't a popular decision with humans,
humans.
but Star knew it was the right choice and followed through. Unfortunately, the fighting continued, and Star realized in order to truly quell the conflict, she needed to fight magic itself.
So her mother, her grandmother, and Meteora all banded together to cast the Whispering Spell in the realm of magic.
This spell is designed to silence or end magic, and when cast within the realm of magic, it destroyed magic itself.
Wow.
What?
All of it.
Doesn't that mean
Doesn't
she
that-
killed all the magical creatures across
Right.
the different dimensions because they need magic
Okay, I'm back again.
to survive?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
So
Well,
that
after
fire.
destroying magic and every magical creature in existence, Star was finally able to bring peace to Muni.
Star had a lot of growing up to do when she was sent to Earth, but she learned to control her powers and led her country to peace.
Mostly.
Now, she's truly grown from her chrysalis into a butterfly.
I feel like we just got a summary of both of the shows.
Yeah, we really did. We really did.
Oh Lord.
I'm
she
ready.
getting
I'm cool with the
crazy.
universe.
All right, come back to
Okay,
Star.
so I'll just go there.
Let's go.
All right, let's see. I feel like it's gonna be like the happiest
The
fight
cutest
ever.
fight ever.
Yeah, because Steve don't want to fight, but he will if he has
Yeah.
to. And she seems like a happy person, or maybe not. Okay. Oh,
There we go.
Oh
destroy
no!
his
What
sandcastle.
happened? Wait, sorry. Wait, I can fix it.
Okay, I think I have a better idea.
Oh. Oh. Oh, he just moved her over.
Wow, grumpy much. I'll cheer you up.
Look, he's like, I'm not trying to fight you.
Right, Ism?
Stop, please.
Right. Okay, so she's coming at him aggressive.
Right. What if they don't die in the end?
Castles are
Right.
I don't know.
Okay. Boxer. Boxer.
You supposed to be going for Star
right.
Butterfly.
Right. I barely know her though.
Right.
So I just met her today.
Right.
I don't know.
It's all right. Take your time.
Check this out.
I'm saying she annoying.
Oh. Is her butterfly form? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you attacking him.
What's wrong with you?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Just leave me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Maybe the kid's angry.
Oh, Jesus.
He said, I just wanted to do a sandcastle. That's it.
Right?
See you later, Pinky.
Oh. Ooh.
Yep.
That's neat.
Now he gonna beat her up. Oh no.
Bye, weird fuck girl.
Oh,
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, she don't,
Take it
yeah, she don't
away.
need it, though.
Surrender.
She's about to get into Zen mode.
Maybe.
Arby's brisket.
Oh God.
Dang.
Dag. What?
really?
Oh my gosh. I won!
Wow.
Imagine you just try to make a sandcastle and she just obliterate
She
you.
won.
Right.
She thought she won there. Steven definitely had a better sandcastle.
With Steven's strength and healing abilities, Star was definitely between a gem and a hard place initially. And when Steven went pink, made it a whole lot tougher on her.
And since Steven was an alien gem and not technically magic, Star's whispering spell couldn't touch him. But she still had the advantage in the end. Steven was physically superior, at least to Star's everyday appearance. Star could survive explosions worth a few dozen tons of TNT, but he could match Garnet's mountain-busting might.
However, everyone knows this matchup would rarely ever resolve in fisticuffs. Even with how out there some of Steven's powers were, the sheer versatility of Star's magic was simply not something he was equipped to outmaneuver or overpower.
Sure, his laser feats mean he was faster than Star in her lightning feats, but Star's butterfly form and transportation magic meant she had plenty of ways to work around that. Not to mention, she mastered her super-powered bug form while Steven never mastered Pink State. And she didn't even
Well,
need
that
her
is hard
wand
to
to go
control.
full power, so disarming her meant jack squat.
It is possible Steven could match the power of the Diamond Trio, since Pink Diamond was able to defend against them alone. 843 million tenajoules, or about 2
Sheesh.
tenatons of TNT, is certainly nothing to scoff at.
But Star had spells that could destroy a whole planet and probably even a universe. Pun intended. She could basically one-up any level of power Steven tried to throw at her, even if he did go full pink monster mode.
I was still thinking, yeah, I was thinking about
Go
that.
monster mode.
Yeah.
But Star's raw power and her versatile spellcasting were impossible to be beat.
But her fly on home, Star. You've had a gem you would win.
The winner is Star
They
Butterfly.
should have used the pink.
I know a lot of people in the comments gonna go crazy.
I don't know if people know. Well, they probably do know about this show. We probably the only ones that don't
Yeah,
know.
we might, yeah.
I don't know.
Right over there.
Yeah.
And by downloading the
I'm
battle
trying to see who's next, though.
down below.
Right.
I wanna know who's next.
All right.
Next time.
Oh. Oh.
Link versus
Link versus
Cloud.
Cloud. Okay.
Okay, now that's some heat. Now y'all know it was some heat now, okay? I was really wondering who was next.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I don't know who
Ooh.
will win that fight.
How they gonna do that?
Why? What's wrong with
I don't
them?
know. Like, I don't know how that fight's gonna go. Actually, I really don't know who's gonna win.
I know
think about
it's
it.
gonna be a good battle.
I don't know who's gonna win that one.
It's gonna be a good battle. I know, two big swordsmen.
Star Butterfly is probably a show that came out like after we were already done with like high school and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
probably why we don't know.
Yeah, but I
about
would have
it.
heard about it. Like I heard Steven Universe and I was out of high school. I don't know. Some shows like are like go past like just kids hearing it. Some adults, if it's good enough, some
Yeah.
adults sometimes hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
and share.